Hello, this is Destin from Camping World in beautiful Center Conway, New Hampshire. I'm going to do a quick walk around of the new 2021 Salem 170 SS. Now, one thing I'd like to point out before I get too deep into it is there's a 170 SX and a 170 SSX. And the only difference between the two is whether it's corrugated side or whether it's fiberglass sided. So with that out of the way, we'll start off right at the front where you have your tongue jack, as well as a 20-pound propane tank that will come filled. You can upgrade to a 30 if you so choose, as well as a spot for 2 battery boxes right behind here. On to the off-door side, we'll start over here. You have access to your outdoor storage, which is pretty large for this coach, actually. You can also access this from underneath the bed as well. You do have manual stabilizers on the front and rear of this camper. Slide outs here. The seal system that they use is a little bit above and beyond for the Salem line. Moving on to the back here. Underneath the slide out just a little bit is going to be your sewer access point, as well as your rear stabilizers. Your power cord is going to be right in the back here, as well as your cable and satellite in. Onto the back end of the coach, you have your city water connection. And you have your rear view camera right in the back there. It is prepped for it. It does not come with the camera itself. You do have a spare tire on the coach, as well as the steel bumper, so you can put your sewer hose in there. Onto the door side of the camper here. You have your black tank flush, which is nice. The old way of cleaning out your black tank was driving down the road with a bucket of ice, letting it slosh around the tank. Outdoor shower equipped on the coach, as well as outdoor power. Your freshwater connection's right here, so if you're not hooking up to a pressurized connection, you just want to fill your tank, that is where you do it. To the rest of the door side here, oh, before I forget, there is a solar charge on here, so if you want to hook up a solar panel, plugs in right there, trickle charges your battery. Power awning on this coach spans about the full length of it with the LED strip underneath. The doors that they use, they don't use the clips anymore. They've been going with a friction hinge, so it's not going to blow open or closed in the wind, and you're not going to snap that little plastic piece off like what happens. As we move into the coach here, you got your queen size bed right in the front, storage underneath that. If I can have enough hands to lift this up here, there we go. There's access to that pass through right there. Up above the bed, you do get a little overhead storage, a little bit of side storage as well. And you also have power and USB next to the bed here. Moving on down, this is kind of a unique setup. As being a really small coach, you do get this full wall slide. Opens up the interior quite a bit. One thing I'd like to point out, this bunk does flip up, so we can get rid of this mattress, put this into storage. And then this will flip right back, just like so, to allow you to use the couch. Couch flips up. There is a little bit of storage underneath here as well, maybe for that mattress or some linens. But there's the couch all up. And we do have a U-shaped dinette on this coach as well. So lots of storage, lots of seating space underneath here. You do get storage on that end. And a nice little coat rack in the back here. A couple cabinets for a little bit more storage. You also have your thermostat located right here, right next to the restroom, where you do get a nice little sink. I like how they added the little bit of extra countertop here. You do get your medicine cabinet built in with a little bit of storage. And underneath as well, you do get a couple more spots to store stuff. Into the shower here, just to give you a point of reference, I'm about 6. So to give you an idea, I got plenty of space to stand up here. I'm not hitting my head. And your commode right to the side. Moving on to the other side here, we have an Ever-Chill 13 cubic foot fridge. This runs off 12 volt and electric. Lots of space back here. It is very deep. Reason being that by removing those propane lines and propane fins, you get a lot more storage space out of your fridge. Onto the kitchen. I like the way they do their kitchens. You do have the inlaid sink. The countertop covers that up. And it's a 1-bay, single bay sink. So lots of space to hide your dishes when you don't want to do them. A little bit of storage up above there. You do have the Furrion microwave, the Greystone hood vent, And a 2-burner cooktop here that's inlaid as well, so you can just move this glass back. You got a nice little cooktop. Underneath that, you do got a drawer, pull-out drawer for storage, as well as some decent storage underneath the sink here. Heater blocks right to the side there. And I think I didn't miss anything. Before I do forget, actually, they do have a spot to mount a TV. They'll usually give you a metal plate that's probably about 6x6, so you can put that there. And your AC is right up in the roof. Control panel right to the next to the door here, which will be your slide out control, as well as your awning control, your light switches, and then your water pump and water heater, as well as your monitoring panel. And I think that about concludes the tour. If I did miss anything, or if you have any questions that pop up on this, don't hesitate to let me know. Again, Destin over at Camping World, and I'm at 603-452-7291.